eyes open. Good evening, everyone. If you would, first thing, if you could, please silence your cell phones. Please remember, no food or drink in this beautiful new auditorium, except for water. Please pay attention that our exits are in the front and in the rear of our ship. Hopefully, no point will we sing. And as always, do not take the seat as a flotation device. This place is brand new. Today I was lucky enough to actually sit in the chorus rehearsal today. We may have a dreary day, but I'm hoping about this is going to brighten your day. This was absolutely the best part of my day. Mr. Moore and his 8th grade chorus.
Thank you for joining us for our final concert of the year. The first song we are going to perform is Wellerman, a traditional New Zealand folk song arranged by Roger Emerson. In this piece, we learn to sing a cappella, which means the only instrument you will hear is our voices. Wellerman features the soloist Isaac Young.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy of Tea. The winds blew up her bow, it down, and below my Billy boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. It had not been 2 weeks from shore, we're down on her right aboard. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Whoa! Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the Lord had hit the water, the whale sail came up and caught her all hands to the side, harpooned and caught her when she died down below. Ho! Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was free. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the wellerman's breed. He'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack and tight once more. The wellerman lost her only 4, but still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Take our leave and go.
Our next song is Coming from the Firefly Darkness by Amy Buron. It is a wanderer who has returned home to share their experiences, only to leave again. For this song, we focused on singing in 3 parts and will feature soloists Preston Lacey, Alea Labello, and Jesse Belden. Isaac Young. Isaac Young.
Open up your door, my friend, and let me come in through the fire.
as lyrics switch between sensual. This song incorporates world music rhythms and undefined harmonies to create a stunning effect. Can You Hear features Madison Helby with the opening solo.
To introduction, Cameron Hastow, Eli Connor, Alea Lobella, and Chloe Sheehan all contribute their voices as soloists into this wild and frantic finale. From all of us in this 8th grade chorus, we thank you again for joining us tonight. Please enjoy our last song of the year.
Hi, I just want to say one more quick thing. This is my first year teaching music, and much less so, it's my first year teaching choir. For those of you who may know who I am, I went to school here and I'm a trumpet player, so growing up, I didn't know a whole lot about chorus, but this year with these kids, I've seen so much growth and just the most wonderful things, and I could not be more proud to have been their teacher this year. So can we give them one more round of applause?
I'm sorry, maybe that go on.
It looks like rain.
Why did we tell her?
So he floods my brain.
Where to get the umbrella?
Buried in a hurricane.
No choice, but anyway.
We don't talk about Bruno. No, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. Good little beer, put a stuttering and stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. It's a big lift with a gift so humbling. Always at the weather and the family rumbling. Gurgling the rocks, you couldn't understand. Do you understand? 7-foot frame wraps along his back. When he calls your name, it all fades to black. There he sees your dreams and feasts on your street. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. He told me my fish would die the next day, dead. Whoa, whoa. He told me I'd grow a gut, and just like he said, he said that all my hair would disappear. Now look at my head. Your fate is sealed, but your prophecy is read. He told me that the light of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine. He told me that my power would grow like the grapes that rise on the vine. He told me that the man
At this time, it's now my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Ezzo with the 8th grade band and a special guest this evening with Mr. Graziano.
and we hope you enjoyed the first piece on the 8th grade portion of the 8th grade band portion of tonight's concert. That was Dark Heart, which is also known as Escape from Dark Heart Castle. This piece is actually the 5th movement of a much larger work, and it depicts a daring escape from a living, breathing castle called Dark Heart, which I think we can fully attest that happened. So, yeah, I'm out of breath from that one. So we're going to play another piece for you, and this piece is called The Ludlows, and it's from a 90s movie that you very well may know, starring Brad Pitt, which is Legends of the Fall. And it features Charles Raymond on piano, Abigail Fazzino on oboe, Braden Jesse on trumpet, and Katie Pooley on French horn. before we begin our next piece, we would like to recognize the band students who have participated in various extracurricular music programs throughout the year. In the fall, students are able to participate and compete with other schools in our field band program, so we're going to start there. Will any of our field band members please stand up and be recognized? In the winter, we also have students who are able to participate in Winter Drumline, where they're also able to compete against various school districts on percussion instruments. So will any students who participated in the high school Winter Drumline please stand up? And we also have a wonderful color guard program who are also part of our field band and parade band seasons, but they also compete on their own in the winter. So will any members of JV Color Guard please stand up? And also in January, students were given the opportunity to participate in the Oswego County Junior High All-County Band. These students had to audition to be selected for this group and put together a concert with their peers from around the county in one weekend. So any students who participated in All-County this year, please stand up. So our next performance is very near and dear to my heart because when they were in 4th grade, they performed their very first trio performance together on this very stage. They gave a lovely rendition, Jolly Old St. Nicholas, and they were then named, right? Yes, we came up with the name of the Trickster Trio. So the Trickster Trio is back to perform again. Hopefully not for one night only. And this time, they are performing the piece When Somebody Loved Me from Toy Story 2. Okay, so to finish up recognizing our wonderful music students, we would like to recognize our jazz band members who have met once a week since November and are performing their final performance tomorrow at the Seabreeze Music Festival. Wish us some luck, and will any jazz members please stand by? We also just finished our parade band season this past weekend at Darien Lake Music Festival, where our parade band came in first place. So will any parade band members also stand up? And last but very not least, in May, students participated in the NYSSMA Solo Festival, where they performed a solo on their instruments for a judge and received a rating. They have each earned a NYSSMA medal, which they will receive right now for their efforts. So when I say your name, come up and receive your medal. Charles Raymond. Which is different than everybody else's. Isabella Whitney. Emily Lux. So we now have a very special guest. And I am very excited to welcome him back on performing what I thought a very fitting piece. Not only is it Disney, but it's also Remember Me. He never had his final spring performance with this group, so what better time than right now, fresh from enjoying the retirement life, please welcome Mr. Graziano.
this before. Never been in here before, so for a concert. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Ezzo and the band for inviting me back. A couple things. I'm very impressed with the number of 8th graders that are still in it. I lived it, so I know it was very, very rough when we went home, and I tried to do my best to keep them going and playing, because I know, if they didn't play, they would not come back. If they stopped playing, we have found that, they wouldn't continue on, so like taking that time off and waiting until COVID was over wasn't our best idea. So I'm very happy with what they did while they were off on COVID and when they came back, after I retired, and all the work that they have done. And it's a very large band for the circumstances, okay? And they're sounding very, very good. I think they're doing a great, great job, and very happy with what's happening without me there, so hey. If they didn't have band at noon, it would be a lot better, because, it's in the middle of the day, and she made me come in all these times. But, and then also, thank you to the people that children did parade band. It is important to our communities to go out and do that, and I know that, it ends up being Memorial Day weekend, in camping and things like that, but the kids that did that did a great job. We had 130-something kids between the high school and the middle school, and they sounded great, and they represented Central Square in Fulton, Central Square, Constantia, and in Darien Lake quite well, so I'm very happy for that. I'm still involved with that in the Winter Guards. Last thing, I think we'll put in a plug for the field band program. We had our recruiting meeting last night. With the quality of this band, if we could get some more of these kids to do that, would really be a great thing. I have found that anybody that we have pushed between me, Mr. Woods, Mrs. Ezzo, and now Mr. Shelton, I've only had one student that didn't really love it, but I didn't know it till the season was completely over, and he was like, that wasn't for me, but he gave 110% the whole time. It just was not coming back. He was getting ready to go in the military the next year, wanted to get a job in a truck. But other than that, anybody that we have ever encouraged to do it, have really, really loved it. Yes, it's quite a bit of work, but playing in the dome, playing each weekend, competing with your friends is a lot of fun. And I've heard, people worried about high school. From experience, doing the field band in the summer, they make all these friends that are already in high school, so it actually makes the transition easier. Because you're in the hallway and you'll see, a trumpet player, a flute player that that's a junior or senior waving and saying hi to you. It's not like, so it kind of takes off that. And when we're indoors for, say, rain, they get to see where the rest of the building is, because they have to go down the hallway, to split up into different groups, so they get to know the building a little bit more. So if it's come up at all, or if it hasn't come up in your conversations, I highly encourage you to, if you think it's a good thing for them to do, convince them to do it. If they want to do it and you're on the fence because of the commitment, look at it a little bit more. It's a super great activity for your kids, and those kind of things will look also great on their college resume next to their wonderful grades that they have. Thank you. Oh, if you need information, Mr. Woods is here in the back. Mr. Shelton, Mrs. Ezzo, and myself can all get information. We'd love to talk to anybody about it tonight.
So the last time that Mr. G, I don't know if you all remember this, but I remember it vividly when we had our March concert at Millard Hawk when you were in 6th grade. Last time he had a concert here, he wore sequined pink Mickey ears. And I'm very sad that I did not make that a prerequisite for tonight's performance. So I owe that to you, 8th grade. We have one final piece for you tonight. And before we perform, I just want to acknowledge and thank our wonderful administration and staff at the middle school for their constant support of our program. I would also like to thank Kirsten King for her tireless help with our live stream and audio needs. Our fantastic music department here at Central Square. Also Mr. Haldeman, who helped set up and provide all of the equipment our band students are using tonight. And last but not least, and you can help me with this, a big thank you to Mr. Graziano for playing and conducting on tonight's performance. Let's give him a round of applause. And also, sitting amongst our trombone section, a wonderful round of applause for Mr. Shelton for playing and working with our 8th grade brass band.
So I was chatting with the 8th graders before we came on, and this is a very bittersweet concert for me. Many of these students are my last group of 4th grade beginners before I send them on to the high school. And I've been incredibly lucky to watch them turn into not only fantastic musicians, but wonderful human beings as well. We went through a pandemic together. That was fun. Learned how to make music together at 6 feet apart, so much so that one of our trombone players was almost in our utility sink in the band room. Right, Gabe? That's his favorite seat, though. He's still really, he wants that seat back. And in the end, though, we came away with a lot of laughter and fun. So I can't wait to see what the future holds for each and every one of them, and I will miss them terribly. So it wouldn't be fitting for this group if we didn't end with something non-traditional. So let's end with a little Metallica. So much for coming out tonight. These guys are going to go in the band room, grab their cases, and they can meet you out front in the main lobby. Thank you all for your wonderful support. Have a wonderful summer, everyone.